Sea Soundcheck with Yorkshire Coast Gigs and Beckview Studios. Artist Chat.
So we are delighted to welcome our next guests to the studio who will be performing for us at the end of their interview. Welcome to Bridget and Phil, also known as Bennett Cousins Music and also known as the Blow-Ins. Welcome.
Thank you.
For joining
Hello.
us today.
Hello, welcome.
Thank you.
How are we doing? You okay?
All right, yes.
All right? Yeah. You all right?
Yes. Yeah.
Good. So we're going to start. Just tell us a little bit about yourselves. Like, how long have you been performing together? How did this duo sort of start?
How long have you got?
Ages.
Ages, right.
Well,
In a nutshell.
Yeah. We met in 2012 on the island of Iona, and we got together in 2013. We've been playing music since we met. I mean, music was what brought us together, really. We were staying at the Abbey and they needed some musicians, and we got thrown into being the house band. Basically, we were the house band.
We were the house band. We were having to learn 3 or 4 new pieces of music every day.
To play in the Abbey.
Wow.
So it was quite an interesting experience.
So we spent quite a lot of time working quite hard together.
And we got to know each other as musicians before we got to know each other in any other way, really. And we kept in touch after that. And finally got together in 2013, and I moved to Scarborough 2014.
Mm-hmm.
I was a freelance musician before I came here. Phil was still working in the health service.
I was working in the health service, yes, and after you came here, I was still working for several years, wasn't I, before I retired?
Yeah, I persuaded him to come and play with me in various concerts and things, and before we knew it, we were
But
playing
just bear
as a
in mind,
duo
that
rather
was
than, Bridget Cousins.
Playing concerts with you, that was the first time that I'd performed since I'd been at school, so it was 40 years since I'd put myself in front of an audience.
It was a bit scary for you.
So
wasn't
we're a bit
it?
scary, yes.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time I took you on. I booked a village hall tour in Suffolk with some friends, and we played down there. And he said to me after we'd done 4 days on the trot, he said, "People think I'm a musician."
I'm not. I'm just a bloke with a guitar. It's very different.
People think I'm a
Only
musician.
one up the evolutionary tree from a drummer.
So I said, "Phil, you are a musician." Anyway, so we've been playing together as the Blow-Ins for 6 or 7 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah. You recently played at Filey Folk Festival, didn't you?
We did indeed.
How did that
yeah.
go? Which venue were you at?
We did the
Imperial.
Songwriter Circle in the Imperial pub, and then we played on the bandstand. The Imperial was great. It was a good audience, listening audience, and we stayed afterwards to listen to some of the other folks playing. It was great.
The
It went
bandstand was very different.
The
Yeah.
bandstand was very different.
Yeah.
Bandstand was great, but it was really, really cold, and the wind
Was it?
blowing.
And the wind blew an absolute hoolie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're quite like on the edge of the world up
You're
there.
exposed.
If there's a gust of wind, it's going to get you. Yeah.
Yes, it did.
There were a number of faithful folk who stayed the course, including Chris and Christina.
Oh.
Hats off to you guys for coming along and listening.
So other than absolutely freezing, how did you find the festival?
Oh, it was great. We saw
good.
some really good. I got to see Katie Spencer for the first time.
Isn't she
and-
fabulous?
Oh, it's just so different from anything else I've ever heard. And you think of, there's something really kind of serene and slow about what she plays. It's a beautiful, mindful, meditative experience listening to her play.
Yeah.
And who else did we see? Do you remember? Mean Mary?
Oh yes, we went to see Mean Mary, who was playing with her brother, and they were brilliant on stage. They were so good together.
She's a banjo player,
Oh,
one of
wow.
the best banjo
If not
players
the
in
best
the
banjo.
world.
Yeah. Wow.
And he played guitar, and he was the straight man.
It was very,
against
very
her,
funny
and
seeing her
very,
play.
very funny, but also
She's been playing since she was 4
Stunning.
years old.
Oh my gosh.
stunning player.
Absolutely astonishing. If you get the chance to see Me Mary, don't miss one of the best live acts I've ever seen in my entire life, really.
Right, so we've got to get
Yeah,
me
well,
Mary. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, she's based in the States. She comes. I think she's based in Nashville. She
Yeah.
comes
Oh,
over
wow.
occasionally. The other guy we saw was a chap called Ryan Bolt,
Oh, yeah.
who is very. How do you describe him? He's really laid back and plays really gentle acoustic guitar and vocal music. And you kind of think, what's this going to be like? This is going to be good, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it takes you a little while to realise, because he's just so kind of almost there and not there at the same time, and yet he's so engaging.
It's fabulous
Absolutely
music. He
brilliant.
plays with a band called the Deep Dark Woods, and again, he comes over once a year as part of Chris Lee's Americana series at the Old Parcels Office, which we're great fans of.
Yes, they're brilliant. Yeah.
Again, look him out when he's next here.
So, Time for Peace concert at St Martin's on the Hill. Sounds lovely. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right, well,
Not really concerts or performances. We prefer to think of them as co-created sessions where we both the people attending and ourselves are involved in creating literally some time for peace. You can come and go as you please. We don't talk at all during the session. There's no applause during the session. We just play instrumentals with periods of silence in between.
and we started it all back in, was it 2020, wasn't it? Yeah. So we were going to do a run of 4 at the library as a trial. We only got 3 done, and then COVID struck and lockdown hit us, and then it took quite a while to get things up and running again after all of that.
We've been doing it 2 years now.
2 years now, every month.
Except the summer.
And it's
built
I
up
don't know,
quite a...
yeah, I usually get 35, 40, maybe 50 people to each session. And yeah, there's something very magical about just creating and holding this place and space of silence where people can just be who they are, and whatever else kind of floats across their consciousness for that hour.
It's a very, very interesting experience as a musician, and we have a lot of people who come back time and time again who tell us it's a really important part of their lives now.
Yeah.
Somebody way back said, "This is better than all the Prozac I've taken."
Wow.
In 30 years.
You know,
Good going.
But
beat that for feedback. You know, but yes, it does have that effect on people. It's like you were saying before about music, music being soul food.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's like such a unique event. Wow, I really want to come to one. Can I come?
yeah, you
Yes,
can come.
anybody
Yeah, am I
can
allowed?
come,
It's-
no
Can I
charge.
bring my
Between
guitar?
11 and 12 on the second Wednesday in the month. At
11
St.
and
Martin's
12 on the
Church.
second Wednesday.
11 and 12.
I'll give you a flyer afterwards.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
That sounds
and it's
absolutely
free,
incredible.
and you can come and go as you please. You don't even have to stay for the whole hour. You can just come and listen and be.
Love it. I will see you at the next one.
See you there, Beth.
So we've spoken about the wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey
in between.
the bit in between us filming this and it going out. So Folk Night at Big Ideas by the Sea on the 25th of May is one of those things that will have happened in the in-between. But are you guys looking forward to that?
Oh, very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got some really good friends coming down from Whitby, Alan Rose and Linda Hardcastle. 2 fabulous vocalists. They've been singing together for 50 years. And they're just so full of heart and wonderful singers too. And we've got the Ukrainian choir who I only met recently. And, I still try and imagine if we had a bunch of Brits who were suddenly thrown out of their homes and ended up in another country, would the first thing they did be to get together and sing folk songs? I suspect not. And yet these women are doing it, and it's amazing. It's wonderful, and it's so different from English choral music. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Absolutely fabulous. So it'll be a good evening, and of course we're there as well, so what's not to
It's
like?
going to be fabulous.
Yeah.
It's a great North Folk Festival, July 11th to 13th. That's in Bolton Village, just near Whitby, isn't it?
Bottom Village.
Button Village, just
Yeah.
near Whitby. What will you be doing there? Have you got like some sets and workshops, stuff like that?
To be confirmed.
Yeah, but
Ooh.
last year we did 6 sets over the 3 days.
Wow.
They've got 3 little stages. It's a really lovely, intimate little festival.
Yeah.
But I'm also doing a workshop this year. I've done quite a lot of work with singers, and I'm doing a choral workshop called Songs of Hope, where people can just learn some a cappella songs very quickly in 3-part harmony.
Oh, wow.
So that should be fun.
So it'll be a busy weekend. It'll be a fun weekend, and the weather can't be worse than it was last year.
Oh, gosh.
It was apocalyptic. It chucked it down all weekend.
We were camping.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Absolutely wet.
Not what you want. So we'll pray for the weather.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We will indeed. And if you want to find out what the Blow-ins are doing, be sure to follow them on Bennett Cousins Music on Facebook to find out what will be happening on those days. I'm so excited to see what you'll be doing. Music. Ooh, it's going to be very exciting. So I can see over here we have a harp and a guitar.
We do.
Yes.
Would you like to
and
play us a little song, maybe?
Yeah, go on.
Can I ask you about what's the song called? Is it Whiskey Kisses?
It is called Whiskey Kisses.
That is a really lovely name for a
It's
song.
a tune, not a song.
Tune.
It's a tune.
It's a
Sorry,
tune.
I do apologise.
That's me.
It's a,
I always call tune songs and songs tunes.
it's a tune called Whiskey Kisses. What's
Whiskey
this song about?
Winter evenings, actually. Although I know it's summer, but
It's kind of like sharing a whiskey, then sharing a kiss.
Oh, so cute. Oh.
we both have a guilty pleasure, which is a very good malt whiskey we do enjoy.
Once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Preferably
love
nice
that.
and peaty.
And you've got a gig coming up soon at just here in Scorby Village at the Temperance Hall
We
as
have,
well.
Yes.
yeah.
Will you be playing this
Yes,
song there?
thanks, Kath.
Will
We
people hear
will
it
play
again?
Probably.
there, yeah.
Excellent.
Friday, 13th of June with the John Ward Trio.
Again, that'll
Can you
be
tell us anything about the John Ward Trio?
They're from
based in Lowestoft in Suffolk. John's from Lowestoft, and he's a brilliant songwriter, excellent guitarist, and a lot of his songs are about the town and about things that have happened in the town. And Lowestoft, interestingly, is kind of parallel to Scarborough. Used to be a fishing port. That trade has almost gone now, so it's a town that kind of took a dip and is beginning to find itself again. So a lot of his songs are about that, about the sense of place.
He's
Great.
also a really, really good bowrun player.
Oh, wow.
He always does a sort of fireworks shot on the
Showpiece.
bowrun towards the end of the set, so that's always worth hearing. But yeah, lovely harmonies from them and
Yeah.
double bass, guitar, accordion and voices.
Oh, wow.
So
Good fun.
that's great.
Brilliant.
It is.
It is.
It is. I promise
love
you.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think it's time for a bit of
I
live
think-
music?
I think
the
I
first
want to
bit of
hear
live
Whiskey
music of the
Kisses,
evening.
yeah.
Oh, let's go get set up. It's all very exciting.
Do you like a malt whiskey, Beth?
Do you know what? Not really, no. I'm so boring. I don't really drink, Do you like malt whiskey?
Do you know, if I drink whiskey, it tends to make me sick. But
No, probably not for the
bit of
best.
gin, bit of gin.
Bit of gin.
Bit of gin
Bit of
and
pink
I'm all right,
gin.
yeah. Not so keen on the pink. No.
That's fine, isn't it? Oh, we're all getting tuned, just getting ready. What are you doing this weekend? Off to any gigs?
Off to see Skunk and Nancy this weekend, actually, Beth.
Oh, very
Yeah.
exciting.
Just drop that in there.
Are we good
What
to
about
go?
Yeah. Okay.
This is Whiskey
quick.
Kisses by the Blow-Ins.